This Smittybilt front Contour Sport bucket reclining front seat in black denim is for those of you that have a 1987 to 2002 YJ or TJ that are looking for a quality replacement front seat. This is going to be a very easy installation, definitely a 1 out of 3 wrench install, and we'll talk more about that in just a second. So when you're looking at replacement seats, you're going to find a couple of different options. Some are going to be very much like a factory seat, others will improve on the factory design, and some are going to be nothing like factory and really elaborate designs, and those are also going to be pretty expensive options. What you're looking at here is going to be an improvement on the factory seat from Smittybilt. So they're going to have their standard seat, their factory, the Contour Sport, and then their XRS Sport seat, which is going to be one of those seats that does have a lot of bells and whistles built into it. This is going to be a really nice option. You have an adjustable headrest, you have some additional bolstering here. This is going to be a reclining seat. All features that are very nice to have on-road and off-road, but because you are getting something more than their standard seat or even a factory seat, this is going to be a little bit pricier than those other options. As for construction, the seat does look fairly simple. It isn't going to completely stand out in your interior, but if you do look a little closer, you will notice that this is not going to be a factory seat. So again, you're going to have an adjustable headrest here. You have some bolstering on the side and on the bottom, and that's really nice when you're in an off-road situation as well as on-road, but especially off-road, those off-camber situations, the seat is really going to hold you into place. It is also going to be adjustable, so the back is going to recline. That's not something you're going to get in every seat. But again, it's one of the reasons that this is a little bit more expensive than some of those more basic seats from Smittybilt, because it does have that reclining feature. And this is going to be a vinyl style material. Again, black denim is really the look of the material. It is going to be black and look pretty similar to a black denim soft top, just as a frame of reference. Now, this is going to be a steel frame seat that does have some steel banding across the bottom as the spring mechanism. Now, some of the more expensive off-road specific seats are going to be what's known as a suspension seat. They're going to eliminate that metal spring, so it's going to be a little bit more comfortable and give you a little bit more travel, especially when you're in those really rough situations like off-road. This is not going to be that, but again, this also doesn't carry that price tag, so this is going to be a really nice, almost like an OEM plus, a factory plus seat. They've made some big improvements over a factory seat, but you're still not going to be at the top of the price range. What you're looking at here comes in right around $280, and that is pretty much right where I would expect this seat to fall. Again, if you look at the whole line of offering from Smittybilt, you're gonna have a couple seats that are less expensive, one that is more expensive, but for the features that you get and for the build quality, I think that $280 is pretty fair. Now I'll have a member of the install team show you how you get this bolted up to your Jeep.
Tools used for this installation are as follows: a 13mm wrench and a 13mm socket on a ratchet. All right, now let's get started with the installation of our new replacement seat. Now to do this, we're gonna have to remove our factory seat. Now to do so, you're gonna need a 13mm wrench or ratchet wrench, or even just a socket on a ratchet, but you're gonna need a short one because the area that we're working in is slightly tight. Now with all 8 nuts removed from underneath on your sliders, we can go ahead and grab our seat, pull it out, take it over to our bench so we can transfer our sliders over to our new replacement seat. Now with our factory seat sitting here on the table, we can go ahead and get our tracks off and mounted on our new seat. Now to remove them, it's only 4 13mm nuts on the back of it. Now I'm gonna use my electric ratchet. You can use a regular ratchet or a wrench to do so. Now we're gonna go ahead and attach it to our new seat, which we got right here, with the aftermarket bracket that's not included in the kit. Now it just attaches with the 4 bolts that are supplied. Then just use your factory nuts to secure them down back where they were. All right, now that we have our track all bolted up to the bottom, we can go ahead and get this back in our Jeep. Let's get that done. Now just go ahead and reattach them with your factory hardware. Now you'll just want to make sure that you complete this for all 8 bolts and you'll be done. All right, now that our new seat is bolted down and secured into place, we are ready to hit the trails or the road, whichever one you prefer more. But with our new seat, we're definitely gonna be a lot more comfortable. Now for more parts and videos like these, make sure you visit us at ExtremeTerrain.com.